Hey guys, Lucas Sharp here, back again with another video. Man, I have some stuff to get off my mind. That's why I decided to make a video about it. Man, I'll try to do prediction videos. I honestly really will. And man, I don't know. It's not a guarantee that I make prediction videos. I'll try to at least make a Tennessee Vols prediction video. That's for certain. Another thing, well, I just came on here to basically talk about the Georgia Bulldogs and their idiotic fan base, especially on Twitter. Of course, if you don't know, the Georgia Bulldogs, the last 2 seasons they won the national championship. Last season went a perfect 15-0. Year before that went 14-1, losing to Alabama in the SEC championship. So Georgia has been 29-1 over the past 2 years. 29-1, and I'm pretty sure Georgia has also been I know the year before, not 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, when they beat Cincinnati, they had 2 losses. So they went what? And they didn't win the East that year. It was Florida. It was in the COVID year. Georgia went I think they went 9-2, I think. Yeah, I think Georgia went 9-2. That was in the COVID year. Georgia went 9-2. So, in the last 3 seasons, Georgia has 2 national championships, and they've had a record of 38-3. 38-3. I'm pretty sure that's right. 15-0, then 14-1, and then 9-2. Because I know Georgia didn't win the East that year. So, yeah, that's 3 losses. 15 plus 14, that's 29. And then 9 plus 29 should be 38. So, yeah, 38-3 over the last 3 seasons for the Georgia Bulldogs. And that's insane. That's obviously insane. Nobody can deny that. 38-3 in 3 seasons is amazing. That's literally just they're averaging literally at this point. They're in those 3 seasons, they're basically averaging 1 loss a season. Which is insane. But yet, Georgia fans still think that they're being disrespected by the media. Literally, what's crazy? Georgia fans, when Georgia won the national championship last year, all their players were everybody was saying it was going to go 6-6, 7-5, saying we're going to win the East, all this stuff. And the funny thing is that no one has said that. No one. Literally, no one has been saying that. No one's literally been saying that Georgia's been going 6-6 or 7-5. Unless you're some idiotic typer troll. Nobody's been saying that. Literally no one. And you honestly can't even joke anymore with Georgia fans. Literally, when you could literally be you could post season predictions, be unbiased predictions, even though they're obviously biased. People do this all the time. I mean, it's a joke. And then they would have Georgia going 6-6 or something like that, even though they were obviously joking. Georgia fans would be yeah, I was going 6-6. You're so stupid. That's what Georgia fans do. They are some of the dumbest creatures to ever live. Georgia fans cannot handle a joke. And they want to take that seriously and be like, oh, people's disrespecting us. Literally, no one is disrespecting you. No one is disrespecting you. Everybody knows Georgia's good. You're back-to-back national champions. Literally, everyone knows that you're good. Like, stop trying to be the underdog. You're not the underdog. You're the overdog. If Georgia's not the underdog, if anything, they're the overdog. Literally, man. And literally, I am convinced that Kirby Smart brainwashes his players. Because literally, convincing the players that they were going to go like 6-6, 7-5 last season, even though literally no one on earth, no one with a brain set, with the smartest brain, or even the dumbest brain, people knew that Georgia was going to be really good last season. People knew. And yet the players are like, they told us we were going to go 6-6, 7-5. Literally, no one said that. No one said that. No one said that. Try to find me an actual, person who actually believed Georgia was going to go 6-6, 7-5. I'll wait. I will honestly wait. It would take you years to actually find one. All the people who actually said that Georgia was not going to go 6-6, 7-5, I honestly believe they were joking. I honestly believe that they were joking. Georgia, everybody knew Georgia was going to be good last season. Everybody knew Georgia was probably going to be the national championship favorites. Honestly, to be honest with you, I didn't think Georgia was going to repeat last season. I'll admit it. Last year, I thought Alabama was going to win the national championship, to be honest with you. But I still didn't have Georgia going 6-6 or 7-5. I still thought Georgia was going to be good. It's just that, I still figured Georgia would have at least won the East. I still figured that Georgia would have. All this stuff. I figured Georgia would still make a New Year's 6. Now Georgia fans can be saying I disrespected them. They're going to come on here and be like, I disrespected them last season. To be honest with you, you could say I did, but then I really didn't. I still thought Georgia was going to be really good. And I didn't. And of course, it didn't really shock me that Georgia did repeat. Georgia is honestly the team to beat right now. They are. Georgia right now is on top of the college football world. And it's not even close. Do you not see Georgia's recruiting classes? They are bringing in so many talented players, a bunch of 5 stars, highly rated 4 stars. Georgia's literally building an unstoppable team. Literally, Georgia's building an unstoppable force of a team. Man, literally, not me coming on here saying that Georgia is building an unstoppable force, and Georgia fans going to come on here and still complain on here and say that I'm disrespecting them. Literally, no one's disrespecting you, Georgia. No one. No one is disrespecting you. Listen, I might hate Georgia. But listen, I somewhat respect him, okay? I'm not one person to be like, oh, Georgia's going 0-12. No, I give respect where it's due. Listen, as much as I hate Georgia, it pains me to say this, but seriously, congratulations on your last 2 national championships. As much as I hate to say it, Even though your fans could be idiots and obnoxious and a bunch of barking idiots most of the time, your fans honestly kind of deserve it. There, I said it, Georgia fans. You happy? You happy? Man, Georgia fans, you're going to watch this video and still be upset with me. I could really come on here and say that Georgia's the greatest program of all time, and they'd still find a way to be upset. Oh well, I'm getting this video right now. I'll see you guys next time.